rapports normaux.
The boosters only burn for 2 minutes, but that's long enough for Soyuz to escape the pull of our planet. They're delivering 80% of our thrust. Looks like from in space. So they've burnt all their fuel, we don't need them anymore, and we are burning the main core stage, the Block A. And if you take a look...
Bonne stabilisation du lanceur suite à la séparation.
He's telling us that it's good stabilization after the separation there of those boosters. And you take a look at the front of the launcher, that's actually called the fairing, as I mentioned earlier.
Du bloc A est conforme.
And he's saying everything's going well. And the satellites are in there, and indeed that fairing has been protecting our satellites. It protects us from the rigors of the launch. A number of things it needs to protect us from, notably the acoustic vibrations at liftoff. It's very loud, I'm sure you can imagine. It's also protecting us from friction, because as we fly through the dense part of the atmosphere, that creates a lot of friction on the outside, and that creates heat, of course. As we get higher up, the air gets thinner, and we have less and less friction. And if you look at the bottom left-hand side of your screen, you can see we are 116 kilometers above Earth. So we've gone above what we call the Kármán line. That's the border with space. So effectively we don't really need our fairing anymore, because we hardly have any friction, certainly not enough for it to be a problem, and so we can jettison it. This is the scheduled moment for jettisoning the fairing, and that's what it looks like from cameras on board a previous launcher. And he's confirmed that